Hey everybody, it's Pastor Jeremy here with your daily faith moment. I hope you're doing well at the beginning of this week. Just a quick word today for encouragement and reflection. One of the things that I love is the way that Jesus tells parables, and in those parables we're invited into the story. We're invited to bring our personal self and our understandings and our circumstances along with us, and in that we're transformed to see things differently, at least to see things the way that Jesus is trying to get us to see them. And one of the parables that I love is the way that Jesus speaks of the love that God has for us, and the way that the shepherd, as we heard about this week, will leave the 99 in search of the one sheep that's lost, whether that's in Matthew 18 or Luke 15. Both of those parables speak of this deep love that will search and seek for us, that will come for us, that will find us. But also what I love about this is if you think about Jesus sitting in a room of shepherds or wealthy landowners who might have herds like this or flocks like this, it's unheard of. It's kind of ludicrous for a shepherd or a cattle owner or a sheep owner to leave a flock of 99 in the search of one that's walked away or that's been a fledgling. But I love that. You can almost hear the laughter in the room as Jesus is telling this kind of story, this kind of way of describing God's heart, that indeed God would leave the 99 after one. And so sometimes, I know we get caught up in what we can understand and what we can figure out, but I want us to hold on to today for a moment on that idea that maybe there's something about the way God works that we might call it more of a holy absurdity, a holy way of God that goes beyond our knowing and our understanding, but calls us to live in this kind of radical grace that doesn't always make sense or add up the way that we would understand it. But we have to trust that it adds up for God, that it adds up in the way that God wants the world to know love, and the way that God wants to know, or the way that God wants the world to know God's heart. And so I just ask today, as we reflect on the week ahead, to remember that there's going to be some things in our lives that we're going to be a part of that doesn't always make sense to us. But sometimes it's good just to be along for the ride, because we're along for a ride that shows us the heart of God in the world, and we get to be a part of that. And so sometimes it's just a matter of showing up instead of figuring it out. And we can trust that God, indeed, in the end, will know all and will figure things out for us. So we go in this way and we love one another in this radical grace and this radical love that will search for the one, even leaving the 99 in that task. So know today that you are loved beyond all imagination in ways that we can't even know yet. But God indeed loves us so much that he sent his only Son so that we might be found even when we walk away from the flock. We give thanks today for that kind of love, and I hope that your day goes well. God bless you and keep you today. Bye.